So leadership is critical. Everything rises and falls on leadership. Leadership is the key to effectiveness. It's the key to getting things done on a higher dimension than you've ever experienced before. We all need to develop leadership skills, or should I say, people skills. Now, leadership is influence. The one word that defines leadership is the word influence, the ability to secure the cooperation of other people to achieve any goal. And when we define leadership like that, you will realize that it is not only people who hold political office that are leaders. It's not only the CEOs of this world that are leaders. If you ever have made a suggestion to someone and you were able to get the person to agree to your suggestion to get something done, you let the person. That's the point. Ability to influence other people. And I must emphasize that according to research, when you are a factory floor level worker, in other words, you're a technician or an artisan, your success depends on 75% technical skill and only 25% people skills. In other words, if you don't have good relationships with people, people don't like you, people are not willing to cooperate with you to get the job done, but you know your job very well, you're likely to still succeed and probably still get a promotion or a salary raise because your success at that lower level depends on 75% technical skill. But then when you move to supervisor level, the dynamics change a little bit. Your success will depend on 50% technical skill and 50% people skills. You see, the higher you rise, the more important it becomes that you know how to relate with people. Now you're a manager or you are a supervisor. Now you have to coordinate 5 people or supervise 10 people or 20 people to get the job done. So you may know how to do that job very well on your own. But if you have poor people skills, you'll not be able to get them to do the job with you, which will reduce the effectiveness of your department or your group. Now, when you move into executive level, everything absolutely changes. At the executive level, they say your success depends on 75% people skills and only 25% technical skills. That's interesting, isn't it? Because at that level, even if you know how to do the job and you do it to the best of your ability, you will still fail. That's what it means. So you cannot actually rise without developing people skills. We must cultivate people skills, acquire people skills, and interestingly, those are the skills we do not acquire in school most of the time. We may have learned how to be engineers, how to be doctors, how to be lawyers, how to be accountants, but probably we have never learned how to be leaders. If we will rise, we must acquire leadership skills. Now, there is this concept that used to be very, very popular many years ago, that leaders are born. So, people who are not born into royal families or people who are not born into wealthy and influential families will just accept their lot. They've not been destined to lead. But we have since discovered that every human being has the potential to lead. So I'll say here, very few leaders are born. Most leaders are made. You can acquire leadership skills, the capacity to influence people to achieve goals. Those skills can be acquired. And you need to realize that the greatest need of our world today is the need for leaders. Most people don't know how to succeed. They don't know how to live meaningful and fulfilling lives. They need guides. They need shepherds. They need people to show them the way. That's what leadership is about anyway. It's going some steps ahead and showing the way. I'm trying to let you know, one, that you have the potential to lead. Secondly, that the world is waiting for you. We actually need more leaders now than we ever need. Our world is in crisis, and we need leaders now than we ever did. We need leaders in homes. We need leaders in schools. We need leaders in religious organizations, in churches. We need leaders in the business world. We need leaders in the civil service. We need leaders in politics. We need leaders in the media, in the entertainment industry, in sports. We need leaders in every sphere of life in our world right now, and you can step up to the plate because you've got leadership potential in you. Now, it's important for us to emphasize the fact that the essence of leadership is not power or position. See, in Africa, where I live, leadership to a large extent has been defined as something that makes you powerful, and once you become a leader, that makes you superior to the people you lead. The essence of leadership is being served by people because now you're higher than everybody else. I'm sorry, that is not the purpose of leadership. The essence of leadership is service. And service means meeting people's needs, solving problems for people. You are a leader when you can empower people, help people to resolve their issues, help people to overcome their challenges. That's what leadership is all about. It's leveraging on the collective wisdom and the resources of the people that you lead to achieve powerful goals on their behalf, to move their lives forward, to lift their standard of living, to improve their quality of life. That's what leadership is all about. It's about service. It's about serving people. It's not about being served. The most powerful leaders in the world are those who can stoop down from whatever positions they are in, identify with what the people are going through, and help their people to resolve their issues and achieve powerful levels of success on the behalf of the whole group. That is what leadership is all about. It's about solving problems for people. If you have a community, you have a society where problems are not being solved, that is a testimony to the fact that there are no leaders. There may be people who occupy leadership position, but there are no leaders in such a community or society. Now, leadership gives us the unique opportunity to affect people's lives. And may I say this to you quickly, my dear viewer, that the greatest investments you will ever make in your life are the investments that you make in the lives of other people. So, leadership gives you the opportunity to make those powerful investments, to touch people's lives in special ways. I'm talking now about leadership in the family. If you are the head of a family, you must understand that the essence of leadership in that family is not lording it over that family, exercising power over that family. That's not the essence of leadership. The essence of leadership is for you to have powerful dreams for that family, for you to see a glorious future for that family, and for you to cultivate the potentials of your spouse and your children. That is the essence of leadership in the family, helping to identify each person's strengths, helping them to fortify their weaknesses, and helping to leverage on the uniqueness of each member of the family to achieve great goals. If you are a business leader or a leader in the office, excuse me, your being a leader does not make you superior to the people who serve under you. Not at all. You have great goals to achieve as a CEO or an executive, and you want to leverage on the uniqueness, the strengths of the people who serve under you. And you must understand they're not machines, they are people. And you need good people skills, good people skills to get the best out of them.